The skill now that we're going to do is the volley, and there's a couple of key points that you need to think about. First of all, with the volley, you need to be able to move your feet and your body to get underneath the ball and get the correct position. That's the first thing. Secondly, is the positioning of your lower body, your feet. What you'd like to do is line up much like the bump with your feet a little more than shoulder width apart and have them staggered so you have one foot in front of the other. Next, as the ball's coming in and you've found your positioning where you're going to take the ball, you'll once again use your legs to get the power. So I'm down with the weight on the balls of my feet in case I need to move at the last second, and I've got my legs bent like this in the ready position. The third component of it is your hands. Now the correct positioning for your hands would be to form a triangle with your index fingers, these pointer fingers, and your thumbs, like so, and spreading your fingers out. So if I was to do that on the ball, this is what it would look like. I form the triangle with my pointer fingers and my thumbs, and I've got my fingers spread out over the ball. You don't actually want your palms or the heel of your hand to touch the ball. It's all taken on the pads of your fingers and your thumb. So that's what it would look like. So I'm down low, I've got my knees bent, my feet are a little more than shoulder width apart, my feet are staggered, I'm looking down, I'm looking up through this triangle at the ball as it comes in towards me. I've got my triangle made. As the ball comes in, I've got my elbows out. As it comes, I'm going to take it fairly close to my forehead. When I contact it, I'm going to relax my arms, my fingers, and then I will come up through with my legs, starting first, coming up, and then following through with my arms, pushing the ball up and away, and you'll have a follow through at the end.
So, Robin, it's a push. You push the ball rather than throw it, is that right?
That's right. Yeah, if you actually throw the ball or you contact it where you're actually carrying it, the referee will call it a violation. So, and one of the common errors is you hear this as someone goes to volley it. You hear a slap almost, like that, and when you hear the slap, that means it's contacted the palm of the hand. And what you'd like to hear is just the sound of the ball hitting the pads of the fingers. So, Tim, if you throw me a couple here, I'll just volley them back to you. I'm down ready. And I volley it back.
Is there a violation if you don't hit it in the right way with the right hand formations? Or it's very important to hit it, like you said, with your fingers and not the palm of your hand?
If, for example, the ball came to me and I took it all with one hand more or less and the ball went spinning off to one side, generally that will be a handling call that the referee will make.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Robin, one other thing, I've had the problem once when I played where I actually bent my fingers right back when I was trying to volley the ball. Is there anything you can tell us about?
You know what Tim had in that case? Spaghetti fingers. What happens is a lot of people go to volley it and they don't have their fingers strong enough or tight enough, and what will happen, the ball will come and it will push those fingers right back just like that, and the ball will end up going behind them somewhere. So you need to make sure your fingers are nice and tight, and when you go to play it, they don't just fold back as the ball makes contact with them. So keep them nice and strong and tight. So, should we try some volleying drills?